Hey everybody, welcome back to Hail Sports Cards. We got a fun one today. I never opened Encore because when this dropped, I think it was like $300. And I think I watched one video and was like, nope, not for me. But I stopped by the card shop today on my way home and looking for some product for upcoming little video series I want to do. And I saw this. Now it's only 110. Which, you know, if you're out there hunting for retail, maybe you find a mega box for 60, but any of the mega box worth opening, the Select or the Optic or the Prism, you're usually having to buy secondhand if you don't get lucky, and they're like $100. So I was thinking, is this worth it for $100? Like, now that it's basically the price of a mega box, you're getting a guaranteed auto and a mem card. Like, I don't know. I figured at this price point, it was worth the risk. So just a reminder, if you haven't seen the last video, I'm starting my little, repack's the wrong word, but, you know, I'm going to be doing these 300 count boxes. So 300 cards, all of one team. As you can see, I got this thing packed tight. So, yeah. If there's any team you want, let me know. I'm going to try to put them in both my eBay and my Whatnot store. They'll be shipped just like this. So as I'm putting them together, getting these boxes in, I'll keep refreshing. But obviously, if there is a team you want, if you are interested in trying this, let me know. This is no base cards. This is inserts, rookies, parallels, some numbered cards. You know, I don't think there's any autos in this one, but if there's some cheap auto that's, you know, only worth a couple bucks, I might throw it in here because, you know, 300 cards, I'm looking for $30. I figure that's 10 cents a card. Some of the stuff in here is definitely worth more than that. It's just I don't have time or the effort, really, with my day job and the family to list every $1, $2 card that I have on eBay. So this seemed like a good way to try to get it in people's hands. You know, anyone who's been on my Whatnot streams or anything knows, like, I'm big on, you know, selling people stuff for their PC cheap. You come in there and tell me you're a Steelers or a Cowboys fan or something, I'll do lots, you know, trying to get you as many cards as I can. So this seemed like a good way. If you're a collector, you just want some team stuff, something new, you know, give it a try. Enough of that. Oh, the other box I bought, they didn't have everything I wanted, so I couldn't start my new video series, but I did go ahead and order them online. And we're going to do something. Prism Draft, the new one's about to come out. So I bought a box of this, and I have a box of 2021 and 2022 on the way. 2021, 2023. Sorry, they didn't do it in 2022. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a box battle between, I think, 21 and 22, or maybe whichever one shows up first, since I already have this in hand. And then the winner of that will face the other one. And then the winner of those two battles goes on, and they'll do a battle against the new one when it drops here in a couple weeks. So it seemed like a fun way to do the, you know, not only the new release, but also comparing it to past releases. You know, has the product gotten better or worse? Kind of a way to do both, because I like opening the older stuff, but I want to open new stuff too. And sometimes it's cool to get the reminder of like, hey, you know, this product was awful 3 years ago and now it's awesome, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of compare the differences, but it seemed like a fun little video series I'm going to try to do with some of the releases. So I figured I'd start with draft picks, see how it goes. So here we are, Encore. Now I'll be honest, I am not expecting much from this. Obviously it was much maligned upon release. However, you know, see, I don't like this box either. Like, the way it opens makes it feel like it should be better than it is. But at $100 for a hobby box, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 packs, 6 cards per pack. Like I said, I've maybe watched 1 or 2 people open this. I really don't know what to expect. You know what we're gonna do? Let's take the box. Put the box there. We're going to use the old trusty Whatnot stand. I use this when I stream on Whatnot as like my back wall so that I can display the hits. And we'll see how many we get. Let's bump that up a little. Oh, no, that's not right. Bad time to be messing with my camera. There we go. All right, now let's see what we can get here. I mean, obviously, you're hoping you hit like a J.J. McCarthy or Michael Penix auto, or else you're pretty much, I wouldn't say screwed, because it's only $100. And that's the good thing about the price point is when you don't hit one of those, it's not the end of the world. So we got one rookie in that pack. 1, 2, 3, 4 base cards and an insert. Interesting. Now, I don't think Pacific, Bryce Young, that future is now. That doesn't seem like anything special. I don't think any of those were numbered. If I remember correctly, the numbered colors, the numbered card should have some sort of color or something on them so you can tell. Like there's an orange. Devin Singletary, Deshaun Watson. Doesn't look like our auto. Cam Jordan. And that is out of 99. Okay. So still paper, you know, it's kind of like a mid-season score almost, I feel like. Like, hey, everyone's in their pro jerseys, but also you only get one auto. And then we have another insert, so it's Josh Jacobs on the Team Pinnacle. Oh, okay, so this is like a double-sided. So you got an AFC player, it looks like, and an NFC player, and then we get a Juwan Edwards rookie. That feels thick, so we're going to put that to the side. That's probably a hit. We got another orange to 99. Put my knife away before I cut myself. Opened a brand new pack of top loaders for this. Not sure we're going to need them, but we'll see how it goes. You know, something orange and something pink. Fred Warner. I don't want to ruin the auto. Okay, Trey Benson rookie. I'm assuming out of 99. Very nice. And then rookie Aurora of Keon Coleman, and then defensive rookie of the year, Jared Verse. So Jared Verse is one of those guys that, like, if I pull his auto, I'm going to find it cool. Like, probably doesn't have a ton of value. He's a defensive player, but, like, I like pulling autos of good players and, like, cool cards of good players. Some of those obscure ones I'll just keep because, like, I don't know if I'm going to get $10 for a Jared Verse auto. I just assume keep it in the PC. So it doesn't look like anything special here. Hopkins, Mariota, Badgett, Pacheco. Future is now of Nakua and a Michael Penix rookie. Okay. We're going to give Michael Penix a sleeve. He should have a good year this year. That offense is kind of low-key loaded. The dog must be annoying the kids. Sounds like he just got locked in the basement with me. Is that thicky? Okay, we got something thick there here too. I mean, let's just get to it. Nakobe Dean. Pinnacle. Okay, that's actually cool. So we got a Tua auto. That's not too bad. What's that numbered out of? Out of 50. All right. That feels like a best possible outcome is a Tua auto. Like, and that's the thing. I will give it to Panini in Topps. What both of them has done the past 2 years as they're battling out for the rookie autos is they've put a lot more vet autos. Wouldn't say a lot more. And most of them suck. But, you know, I don't have a Tua auto. This is pretty cool, actually. I think I'm going to need a 55 point, though. Naturally. I don't have any sitting here because I didn't expect that problem. I'll get back into the swing of things here, guys. I'm kind of still in the middle of trying to... Ooh, 75 was perfect. Halfway to my rack, I saw him sitting there. So that's cool, okay? Like, once again, getting a Tua auto in a box for $100, I actually don't hate that. We got a Pinnacle Blueprints of Patrick Mahomes and then Kool-Aid McKinstry. This is a cool looking insert. It reminds me of Topps Baseball had that Series 1 insert a few years ago. It looked like this, that I was a big fan of. So a 2 auto out of 50. Well, I gotta say, I'm shocked. I really expected like Trey Benson best case scenario, if I'm being honest. We got like a gray or a silver or something here. And Joku and Terry and Arnold rookie. Okay, so that's numbered at a 150. And I know I could rip this a lot faster. I know people are probably watching this video thinking, bro, you're sleeving these Pinnacle cards, but that's what I do. If I get something numbered, it gets a sleeve and a top loader. So these are 2 rookies, it looks like. Keon Coleman and Marvin Harrison. That's not bad. Adisa Isaac. So we have one more patch, which I think is in this one here. I'm curious how many more numbered cards we get. Probably not many. I don't know if there's any case hits or not. Like, for all I know, that Mahomes is a case hit, unless we see another one. Head-to-head, you have Niners and Cowboys, Terrell Owens and George Teague, and then J.C. Latham. Interesting little insert. Yeah, this is very, very score adjacent, I would say. Looks like we got another one of the grays. Josh Reynolds, Drake London. Can we get a rookie? Nope, Nakobe Dean. There we go, rookie Aurora of Drake May, and then Ladd McConkey. I give Drake May just a sleeve, because it is Drake May. I do like they got the little color on the rookie emblem there. Then Nakobe Dean to 150. So we got 2 to 99 and 2 to 150. 2 packs left. Shorter little video, but it seemed like something fun to go and revisit that I never opened when I saw the price. Okay, that looks like something interesting. Got some foil. Oh, that looks like the same thing as before. Never mind. Dalton Schultz. Little future is now Joe Burrow. And there's a Bo Nix rookie. All right, so we should have our last hit or patch card in here. Yep, nice and thick. So let's go over here. We got another head-to-head. We got Boomer and Joe. Jawar Jordan rookie. Another guy who could have been my auto and I wouldn't have been surprised. Devonta Smith, Justin Herbert. Atomic jersey. All right. New England Patriots. Irving Fryer. Is there even a jersey in there? That's weird. Not from any specific game or event at a 199. Like, that's one of those ones where it's like, really? Irving Fryer, you don't have a jersey of his laying around somewhere? I know I got some 130s or something over here. Boom. Man, 130 ain't big enough. Lord. What's this? It's too big, but whatever. And there you go. So, all in all, like I said, when I pulled the Puka, or the Tua, like that was... Did I get my $100 back? Doubtful. Maybe. I don't know how much a Tua auto out of 50 goes for, but, you know, we got Penix and Nix. We got the May. We got 4 numbered cards, so we got 2 orange at a 99. Then we got 2 of the gray at a 150. We got this Pinnacle Blueprints insert that I thought looked cool. I'm going to look it up. Like, I don't think this is anything special, but every other insert we got multiples of, so maybe. Maybe I pulled like a case hit and didn't even realize it. I don't know. Either way, it's cool looking. We got the Irving Fryer Atomic Jersey Pacific out of 199. And then which is super sick to me. A Tua auto, Pinnacle Inscriptions, Tua Tagovailoa out of 50 on the red. So that's pretty cool. You got to admit. And a lot better than what I expected. So, you know, I would say if you're looking for a cheap, fun rip, like, I mean, $100, why not, you know? Something easy. Like, I don't know what the ceiling is, but, you know, that's a pretty cool auto to pull. I need to look at the checklist. But, you know, that was fun. Something fun, something cheap. Honestly, that's better than getting a mega box when you're having to buy second market prices if you can't find them, which I'm never able to around me. So I just refuse to open the stuff. Like, I've opened almost zero optic this year. Because I don't want to pay $100 for a mega box to get smoked. But, yeah, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the battles. And then if you guys are interested, then shoot me a message or check out the Whatnot or eBay stores. Y'all have a good one.